Hello, dear students. Now we are going to learn with you how to write a film review. Let's get started. A review is a special type of article written for publication in a magazine, newspaper, giving a brief description and evaluation of a film, book, and play, TV, radio program, etc. It may be formal or semi-formal in style, depending on its intended readership, and is usually written using present tenses. A successful review should consist of an introduction, which mentions the title, the type of the book, play, film, the setting, when and where, the theme, the main characters, etc. Main body. A main body of 2 or more paragraphs containing the main points of the plot without revealing the ending, and evaluating such features as the acting, writing style, direction, characters, etc. And a conclusion, which includes an overall assessment of the work and/or a recommendation, usually with justification. You may also be asked to give reasons why someone should see the film, play or read the book, how it has influenced you. Note that the number and length of paragraphs varies depending on the topic. Let's look at the introduction part of film review. Paragraph 1. You should include background information, type of the story, setting, theme, and main characters. Now let's move on to the main body. Main body consists of 2 or 3 or 5 paragraphs. It depends on you. Paragraph 2. Main points of the plot. Paragraph 3. Comments on various features, for example, acting, plot, characters. Paragraph 4 and 5 must include explanations, reason, and examples. And final paragraph is conclusion. Conclusion should consist about overall assessment of work and recommendation. The exact number and division of paragraphs will depend on the specific requirements of each writing task. For writing a film review, you can use these useful languages. To begin reviews, write down these words. This well-written, informative, fascinating, thought-provoking book is. The film is set in, tells the story of, is based on. The film, play, stars, is directed by, is sequel to. To end the review, you can use following sentences. You should definitely see. Don't miss it. You might enjoy. All in all, it is well worth seeing, reading, and scenes. On the whole, I wouldn't recommend it, in view of the fact that it is a classic of its kind. It is sure to be a hit or bestseller. Before writing a film review, you should decide what is the title, type, setting of the film. Who are the main characters? What information would you include about the plot? What other points would you include in the review about the author, director, soundtrack, etc.? Could you write an unfavorable review of the film? Why and why not? In which order would you present the information? Comments to be included. What useful expressions could you use in the introductory and final paragraphs, and to comment on various features of the film? Now look at the model. Here is written film review on the film Armageddon. Now let's look at introduction part. Armageddon is an action-packed adventure about an enormous asteroid and the desperate efforts of mankind to stop it from destroying the world. Directed by Jerry Bruckheimer. The cast includes Bruce Willis as Harry Stamper, an oil rig owner, Liv Tyler as his daughter, Grace and Ben Affleck as Stamper's employee, AJ, who is in love with Grace. Now look at the main body of the film review. Here, as you can see, two paragraphs. Let's first look at the second paragraph. The story begins when NASA discovers that the gigantic asteroid is only 18 days away from destroying the Earth. NASA asks Harry to prevent the deadly asteroid from reaching our planet. Harry and his oil rig crew are given intensive training by NASA astronauts before they travel to space. The second paragraph is: the film is filled with suspense as the men race against time to save the planet. The special effects and computer graphics are so spectacular that the audience will be amazed. The actors give a brilliant performance and the directing is superb. What is more, the soundtrack, mostly by Aerosmith, is fantastic. Conclusion part may consist of 3 or 4 sentences. Let's look at the sentences. I thoroughly recommend this film. If you like excitement, it will definitely keep you on the edge of your seat. Don't miss it. Now, I want to give you a home task. Your homework is: write a review of a film you have recently seen which would be of interest to your friends. Write the review in about 300 words. Thank you for your attention. Our lesson is over. Goodbye. See you next time.
Acho que era